Hello, everyone. Welcome to Good Night Meditation. Today, we will be experimenting with seeing the temporary. Just like day is temporary, night is also temporary, and everything in our surroundings is temporary. The weather is temporary, there is um, change happening to anything that we can actually see with these eyes. Um, that includes many changes in the body, in our environment, changes in the tasks that we do. So, just seeing that as changing and making it not a very big deal. Anything that we are doing, any task that we are doing, or anything that we are seeing, that helps to reduce the importance of that thing in our mind, and our mind becomes more free, our mind becomes more silent, and that's a very good way to end our day. So let us experiment with this meditation of seeing everything as temporary. So we just sit back in a relaxed position, and we consciously tell the body to relax. While we are relaxing the body, we make sure that our posture is alert and mind is attentive. And there are currently many thoughts probably racing through the mind as we begin to slow down and relax the mind. And there are many thoughts about whatever has happened during the day, and a lot of expectations from the day. Some were met, some were not met. Even right now, expectations from the meditation that we are doing. We just take a moment to drop all the expectations. Just feel the freedom of not having expectations, not even from this time right now. Just feel the true freedom. And once the mind is free, it gives an opportunity, a chance to pay attention and come into the awareness of that tiny point of light, the one who has been forgotten, the soul. This point of light feels awake and very much alive just by paying attention to himself. This tiny point of light can see the separation from the body and the role that he's playing. He knows that his life is completely different from this world which is seen by the eyes. No similarity between the true life of the awake soul and this life which is seen by the world with these eyes. The real life of the awake soul is beyond the world of matter. The true home of this awake soul, the point of light, is invisible, cannot be seen with these eyes. We try to perceive this dimension that is subtle, this dimension that is real, this dimension is eternal, and from this eternity, this point of light, the awake soul can see the temporary nature of everything that can be seen with these physical eyes. And what can be seen with these physical eyes is just matter, things which are gross, not real. That includes the body, the people, the objects, environment, and nature, includes the job, the pets, everything that is seen with these physical eyes is temporary, changing in nature. All the tasks that are done in that dimension of the physical world, they have a beginning and an end. When you work, go to office, it has a beginning and an end. When we cook, cooking has an end. Cleaning has an end. All tasks that are done are temporary in nature, and everything in the surroundings is also temporary in nature. Now the day is turning into night, it's temporary. Night will stay for some time, that is temporary. And then again, a new day will start, which is also temporary. Everything has a beginning and an end. That is the characteristic of this physical dimension. The soul who's awake, the real living conscient being of light. His world is permanent in nature. There is nothing that ever changes in this world. His life is endless. He's aware of his own immortality, immortal, exists forever. This is such a big prize for the awake soul, discovering his immortality. The real dimension that is subtle is changeless. Nothing ever changes in this world. This world is endless. There is a family of souls that exists in this world, and they exist forever. There is no beginning, no end to these beings of light, including the Self. There is also the Supreme Parent who's always present in this world of light. And that is such a big relief for the awake soul. He is able to clearly distinguish between what is temporary and what is permanent. And he knows that he has an option to choose his thoughts which are based on permanency. This world is a perpetual world where there is perennial love and happiness. It exists forever. And this is the reality of the true dimension where the real life is. This awake soul feels alive in this dimension. And so, as we go through the day and the rest of the evening, we consciously make a choice to stay alive, staying alive with the permanency in the mind, seeing the temporary as short lived and not really relevant because it is anyways going to change. And we stay with this clarity. Have a very good evening and a very good night. Thank you.